All right, my love, let us begin together. The point of power is always in the present moment. I have said those words so many times, and each time I do, I feel how they land differently in every heart that hears them. Right now, as you sit and listen, I want you to notice your breath, not yesterday's breath, not tomorrow's, but this one, this inhale, this exhale. Life is happening now. This is where your power lives. This is where you meet yourself. You see, so many of us are trained to believe that calmness means passivity, that being still is somehow weakness. But I have discovered over and over again that calmness is not passive at all. It is the highest state of receptivity. Calmness is where you meet the universe halfway. When you are calm, you are aligned. When you are calm, you are open. When you are calm, you create a channel so clear, so strong, that all the good you deserve can find its way to you without resistance. Think of the last time you were anxious, rushing, fearful. What happened inside of you? Your body tightened, your thoughts raced, your heart closed. That is not alignment. That is interference. But when you sit quietly, when you breathe, when you whisper softly to yourself, I am safe. I trust the process of life. Something inside relaxes. And in that relaxation, you are more powerful than you know. Now, I want you to pause with me. Place your hand gently on your heart. Feel its rhythm. It has been beating for you since the day you were born, without you ever asking. That is alignment. That is the universe flowing through you. Say softly, I am in alignment with the universe. Again, more slowly this time. Let the words sink in. Can you feel the difference? That gentle shift is not small. It is the very doorway to peace, to health, to prosperity, to love. When you are aligned, you don't have to chase what is yours. It comes, it arrives, it finds you because you are tuned to the same frequency. And so I tell you, calmness is not laziness. Calmness is not giving up. Calmness is participation in the highest form. You are saying to life, I am willing, I am open, I am ready. Imagine standing on the shore of a wide ocean. If you are frantic, thrashing, screaming, you will not hear the gentle waves calling you. But if you are still, if you breathe, you will hear it whisper. You will see the horizon unfold, and you will know the tide is already carrying you where you need to be. That is what alignment feels like. My dear, let me ask you gently, when was the last time you allowed yourself to be calm without guilt? Not calm because you were exhausted, not calm because you had no choice, but calm because you chose it. Many of us were raised to believe that constant movement proves our worth, that if we are not busy, we are falling behind. But hear me now, you are not behind in life. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be. Your calmness is not wasted time. It is creation time. In the silence, seeds are planted. In the pause, miracles are born. Say this with me. I give myself permission to be calm. I allow myself to rest in the flow of life. I am aligned with the timing of the universe. Let those words wash over you. Can you feel the relief? Can you sense the burden sliding from your shoulders, even just a little? That is the gift of calmness. It is a return to your true home inside yourself. Now, I know the mind likes to argue. It says, but if I don't worry, if I don't push, nothing will happen. I will fall apart. I will lose control. Let me assure you, that voice is only fear speaking. Fear believes it must control everything or all will be lost. But love knows better. Love whispers, life loves me. I am safe. All is well. Love trusts the greater rhythm. Love rests in divine timing. And I promise you, when you trust that rhythm, you discover that what is yours cannot pass you by. Worry, on the other hand, is a thief. It robs you of your peace, it steals your joy, and it sends out vibrations of lack. When you are desperate, you are broadcasting, I don't have enough. I am afraid. I must chase. And the universe, which always says yes, reflects that energy back to you. More lack, more fear, more chasing. That is why calmness is your strength. Calmness declares, I already have, I already am, I already deserve, and life answers you with more of the same. Take a breath with me now. Inhale, exhale. As you breathe, imagine each worry drifting out with your exhale, leaving space for peace to enter with your inhale. Imagine a clear sky after a storm. That is your mind when calmness returns. That is alignment. And in that state, miracles are natural. I want you to try something today. The next time you catch yourself rushing, the next time you feel the tension of I must, I should, I have to, pause for just a moment. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, I am willing to release this pressure. I choose calmness now. Even if your mind fights you, even if it feels strange, keep whispering. Each repetition is a seed, and seeds, when watered with love, always grow. Remember, my dear, calmness is not about ignoring your life. It is about meeting your life with an open heart instead of a closed fist. It is about choosing trust over fear. It is about saying, I do not need to control every detail. I can trust the flow. And when you do, the universe can finally do what it has always wanted to do, bring you exactly what you deserve. So as we continue together, keep this truth close. The point of power is always in the present moment. Right now, in your calm breath, in your gentle heart, you are creating tomorrow. You don't need to figure out next year, or next month, or even tomorrow morning. You only need to choose now, and now, and now again. Each calm choice is a doorway. Each calm breath is an invitation. Each calm thought is a golden key. And I promise you, the more you choose calmness, the more you will see. Life is not against you. Life is for you. Life is waiting to bless you. Life is whispering even now. Be still, my love. I have so much to give you. Say it with me one last time before we move on. I am calm. I am aligned. I am open to receive all the good that life has for me. Feel those words. Let them sink into every cell of your body. This is your truth. This is your foundation. And from this place of calm alignment, we will continue our journey together. Tell me, my dear, how many hours of your life have been spent worrying? How many nights have you laid awake replaying the same fear over and over? And did it ever help? Did the worry fix the problem? Or did it only leave you more tired, more tense, more afraid? You see, worry is the mind's attempt to control life. Worry says, if I think about this long enough, I can prevent the worst. But the truth is, worry does not prevent anything. Worry only delays your peace. Worry is a barrier. It blocks the flow of life. It closes the door to your intuition. It shuts your heart. When you are worried, you are no longer aligned with the universe. You are trying to run ahead of divine timing, forcing your own schedule onto the sacred rhythm of life, and that never works. Have you noticed that when you are in a rush, everything seems to slow down? The traffic light turns red, the line gets longer, people move slower. That is what worry does energetically. It clogs the channel. It creates resistance. I want you to imagine your life as a garden. When you worry, you are standing over your seeds, pulling them out of the soil every few minutes to check if they're growing. And of course, they cannot grow that way. Growth requires trust. Miracles require patience. Blessings require calm. If you cannot wait, if you cannot trust, you choke the very thing you long for. And I know, because I have seen it so often, worry is just fear wearing a mask. Fear of not being enough, fear of not having enough, fear of being left behind. But remember what I told you earlier. You are not behind in life. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be. Every breath, every moment is unfolding for you. Divine timing is never early, never late. It is always right. So what happens when you insist, when you push, when you try to make things happen faster than they are meant to? You send out the energy of desperation. And the universe always mirrors your energy. If you radiate lack, you will receive more experiences of lack. If you radiate fear, you will encounter more reasons to be afraid. That is why worry is such a dangerous habit. It convinces you that you are doing something useful when really you are just planting weeds in your own garden. Pause with me now. Take a slow breath. Place your hand gently on your belly. Feel it rise and fall. Say softly, I release the need to worry. I trust divine timing. I am safe. Say it again, more slowly, with more tenderness. I release the need to worry. I trust divine timing. I am safe. Each time you say this, you are dissolving the old pattern. You are teaching your body that it no longer has to live in tension. You are teaching your mind that it is allowed to rest. My dear, let me tell you something I have learned. Worry is a misuse of imagination. Imagination is a sacred gift given to you to create, to visualize, to dream. But when you feed it fear, it shows you nightmares instead of visions. The same energy that builds a dream can build a prison if you are not aware. That is why I invite you to become conscious of where your imagination is going. The next time you catch yourself imagining the worst, gently stop and redirect. What if it all works out? What if life surprises me with something better than I ever expected? Remember, worry is not love. Worry is not protection. Worry is not responsibility. Worry is simply the habit of mistrust. And you can choose a new habit. You can choose trust. You can choose peace. You can choose calm. And every time you choose, you create a new reality. Many years ago, I was working with a woman who came to me full of tears and fear. She wanted so badly for her life to change. She wanted more money. She wanted love. She wanted healing for her body. But every word she spoke came from desperation. She would say, "Please, I just need someone to save me. I just need this pain to end. I can't stand it anymore." And the more she begged, the more exhausted and hopeless she became. Nothing seemed to move. Nothing seemed to improve. One day, I looked at her and I said, very gently, "My darling, the universe does not respond to begging. The universe responds to vibration. And right now, the vibration you are sending out is one of fear, lack, and despair. That is why nothing is shifting. If you want the outer world to change, you must first soften the energy you are sending from within." She stared at me, silent for a moment, and then she asked, "So what do I do?" I told her, asterisk, "You begin to change your inner radio station. You shift from the vibration of lack to the vibration of trust. You let go of I don't have and step into I am safe, I am supported, I am abundant." That shift is the key. The universe always responds to your vibration, not your words. You can speak affirmations all day, but if inside you are trembling with fear, the vibration of fear is what the universe hears. And yet, when you calm yourself, when you breathe, when you choose one loving thought, the vibration changes, and suddenly life begins to mirror something new. Have you noticed that when you smile, the world smiles back? That when you radiate kindness, strangers seem to appear out of nowhere to help you? That is vibration at work. Think of it like this. If you turn on the radio and set the dial to a rock station, you will not hear classical music. Not because the music doesn't exist, but because you are tuned to the wrong frequency. Life works the same way. Abundance, peace, love, they are always broadcasting. But if you are tuned to fear, lack, or desperation, you cannot hear them. You cannot receive them. The broadcast is still there, waiting. You simply have to adjust your dial. So how do we adjust? We begin by noticing what vibration we are living in. When you catch yourself thinking, "I'll never have enough, I'm not good enough, it's too late for me," pause. Feel the heaviness of those thoughts in your body. That heaviness is the vibration of lack. Now take a breath. Place your hand on your heart. Whisper gently, "I am willing to choose a new vibration. I am willing to trust. I am willing to open to abundance." You don't have to leap from despair to joy in one step. You only need to soften. You only need to lean in a kinder direction. When my client began practicing this, she noticed the smallest changes first. She found a forgotten check in the mail. A neighbor offered her kindness. She laughed at a joke for the first time in weeks. and slowly her outer world shifted. Not because she forced it, not because she begged for it, but because she changed the vibration she was sending out. Let me ask you gently, right now, what vibration are you living in? Are you living in fear of the future? In resentment of the past? In anxiety of not being enough? Or can you allow yourself, even for a moment, to shift into trust, into calmness, into gratitude? This is not about pretending everything is perfect. It is about choosing a vibration that supports your healing instead of your suffering. Say this with me now, very softly, as if you are planting a seed in your heart. I trust the timing of my life. I am worthy of abundance. All is well in my world. Again, more slowly this time. I trust the timing of my life. I am worthy of abundance. All is well in my world. Can you feel the shift? Can you sense your shoulders soften, your breath deepen, your heart open just a little? That is vibration changing. That is alignment returning. Remember, my dear, desperation pushes away what you want. Calmness attracts it. Fear shouts, but love whispers. And the universe always listens to the whisper. When you release the frantic energy of, I must have this now or I will never be okay, you create space for miracles to arrive. Life flows into open hands, not clenched fists. You might be thinking, but Louise, how do I stay in a good vibration when life feels so hard? I will tell you, you don't have to stay there all the time. You only need to return again and again. Every time you notice yourself slipping into worry, simply pause and breathe. Whisper one affirmation. Write down one thing you are grateful for. Touch your heart and remind yourself, I am safe right now. Each small act is a vibration shift. Each small act is powerful. And here is something I want you to know deeply. You are already abundant. Abundance is not something you must earn, chase, or prove yourself worthy of. It is your birthright. You came into this world already deserving. Nothing you have done, no mistake you have made, no fear you carry can take that truth away. When you remember this, the vibration of abundance begins to rise naturally within you. Imagine for a moment that your thoughts are like little drops of water filling a bowl. Every fearful thought adds murky water. Every loving thought adds clear water. And slowly, drop by drop, the bowl clears. That is how vibration shifts. Not all at once, but little by little, with gentle consistency. So let us practice together. Take a pen and paper if you can. Write down 3 affirmations that feel true in your heart right now. They don't have to be grand. They don't have to be perfect. They only need to feel sincere. For example, I trust the timing of my life. I am worthy of abundance. All is well in my world. Read them softly to yourself. Feel them. Repeat them. These are not just words. These are vibrations you are sending into the universe. And the universe always responds. Now imagine holding these affirmations in your heart as you move through your day. Imagine how different your steps feel when you walk with trust instead of fear. Imagine how your conversations shift when you speak from abundance instead of lack. Imagine how your body relaxes when you believe, even for a moment, that all is well. That is the life you are creating. One thought, one vibration at a time. My love, you are powerful beyond measure, and that power is not in begging, not in desperation, not in control. That power is in your vibration. You get to choose what station you are tuned to. And when you choose trust, when you choose peace, when you choose love, you will see how the universe rushes to meet you there. Have you ever watched a child sleep? Their little chest rising and falling, their face soft, their body completely surrendered to the moment. They are not worried about tomorrow. They are not rehearsing conversations in their minds. They are simply resting in the flow of life, trusting that the bed will hold them, that the breath will keep coming, that all is well. That is what true relaxation feels like. And it is the most natural state we can return to. But somewhere along the way, we forgot. We learned to live in tension. We learned to grip tightly. We learned to believe that if we don't stay on guard, life will punish us. And so our shoulders tighten, our jaws clench, our breath becomes shallow. This tension is not just in the body, it is in the soul. It is the deep fear that we are not safe. Yet I am here to remind you, you are safe. Life is on your side. Life loves you. Relaxation is not laziness. Relaxation is wisdom. It is remembering that you are part of a greater flow, and that flow does not need your constant struggle to keep moving. The river does not need to push itself forward. It simply flows. The clouds do not force themselves across the sky. They drift. The tree does not strain to grow leaves. It simply receives sunlight and water, and the leaves appear. This is how you were designed to live. This is the secret that so many have forgotten. When you relax, you align with the natural order of life. The sages have often spoken of the perfect person as a mirror. A mirror does not cling to images, nor does it reject them. It simply reflects. When the light shines, it reflects the light. When the shadow passes, it reflects the shadow, and then it returns to its natural state, clear, open, unchanged. Imagine if you could live like that, to let experiences come, to see them, to learn from them, and then to let them go without clinging, without fighting. That is freedom. That is peace. Let me ask you gently, how often do you hold on to something long after it has passed? A hurtful word, a disappointment, a mistake you made years ago. You replay it in your mind as if clutching a stone that only weighs you down. The mirror does not do this. The mirror shows what is, and then it returns to clarity. My love, you can do the same. You can choose to live as a mirror, receiving life fully, but not imprisoning yourself in the past. When you live as a mirror, you become soft like the cloud that drifts, strong like the river that flows, clear like the glass that shines. Nothing can harm your essence, because your essence does not cling. You are not defined by the shadows that pass across you. You are defined by the light that shines through you. So how do we practice this? We begin with the body. Notice right now, are your shoulders tense? Is your jaw tight? Is your breath shallow? Take a slow, deep breath with me. Inhale and exhale. Again. Inhale peace, exhale tension. Place your hand on your heart and whisper, I am willing to relax. I release the need to control. I trust the flow of life. Feel how even a small shift in breath can soften your whole being. Next, we practice with the mind. The next time a fearful thought arises, don't fight it, don't push it away. Simply observe it as a mirror would. Here is a thought of fear. Here is a thought of doubt. And then let it pass. Do not make it your home. Do not carve it into your heart. Simply reflect and return to clarity. The thought is not you. The fear is not you. You are the awareness, the mirror, the sky through which clouds drift. Now, let's speak affirmations together. Say them softly, as if they are blessings you are pouring into your own soul. I relax and trust the process of life. I flow like water. I drift like a cloud. I am safe. I allow life to move through me with ease and grace. Can you feel the spaciousness these words create? That spaciousness is the beginning of freedom. That spaciousness is where love, healing, and abundance can enter. You see, when we live in tension, we are closed. We block the very things we long for. But when we relax, we open, we invite, we receive. Life cannot pour blessings into clenched fists. Life pours into open hands. Relaxation is opening your hands, opening your heart, opening your mind. And here is a beautiful truth. The more you practice relaxation, the more you will see that life was never against you. Life was always waiting for you to soften, to allow, to receive. The moment you stop fighting, you discover that you were carried all along, just like the river carries the boat, just like the sky carries the clouds. Life has always been carrying you. So I invite you to take this practice into your day. When stress rises, when fear knocks, when you feel yourself tightening, pause. Place your hand on your heart. Breathe, whisper, I choose to relax. I trust the flow. I let go. Let those words be your anchor, your guide, your mirror. My dear, you are not here to suffer. You are not here to struggle endlessly. You are here to reflect love, to live in peace, to flow with life. You are here to remember that your true essence is already whole, already perfect, already safe. The mirror does not need to improve itself. It only needs to remain clear. And so do you. As we close this lesson, let us bless ourselves together. Say gently, I am willing to be soft. I am willing to trust. I am willing to live as a clear mirror of love. Life flows through me with ease, and I am at peace. Breathe that in. Feel it settle. This is your truth. This is your freedom. And from this place of deep relaxation, we will continue our journey together. Now let us walk together into this final part of our journey. By now you have felt how calmness is not weakness, but power. How worry creates walls. How your vibration is your true prayer. And how relaxation makes you a mirror for love. Now let us go one step further. Life is not meant to be a battle, nor is it a punishment ground. Life is, in truth, a magnificent illusion, an ever-changing play of energy. You are not here to grasp and clutch, for everything you hold too tightly eventually slips away. You are here to dance, to move with the flow, to laugh, to love, to let life pass through you like music. Have you ever noticed how the most joyful people are not those who hoard and cling, but those who allow? They open their hands, they open their hearts, and blessings seem to arrive from every direction. You do not need to chase, you do not need to force, you only need to allow. Imagine standing in a garden of wildflowers. If you grasp each flower, trying to keep its beauty forever, you crush it. But if you simply stand still, breathing in the fragrance, allowing it to touch you and then pass, you carry the beauty without destroying it. That is how life works. Joy is meant to be received, not imprisoned. So I invite you to see your days not as battles to be won, but as energy to be played with. When challenges arise, ask yourself, am I clinging or am I allowing? You will find that the moment you stop clinging, the moment you stop insisting, space opens. And in that space, solutions come, love appears, abundance flows. You are not here to suffer through life. You are here to remember that life is your partner, not your enemy. And when you meet it with openness, it rushes to bless you. Now let us pause for a moment of reflection together. Take a breath, place your hand gently on your heart. Ask yourself softly, what vibration am I sending most often? Is it lack or is it abundance? Only you can know the truth. You do not need to judge yourself, only to notice. Awareness itself is powerful. And then ask, when was the last time I truly relaxed into divine timing? When was the last time I allowed life to unfold without rushing, without pushing, without forcing? Perhaps it was a small moment, a smile from a stranger, a coincidence that arrived exactly when you needed it. Remember that moment. Feel the peace it brought you. That peace is always available. And finally ask yourself, what affirmation of peace can I choose each day to replace worry? Perhaps it will be, I trust divine timing. Perhaps I am safe and supported. Perhaps all is well in my world. Choose one and let it become your anchor, your song, your gentle reminder that you are never alone. And now, my dear, let us end with a blessing. Close your eyes if you wish. Feel the softness of your breath, the rhythm of your heart. Hear these words as if they are being whispered directly into your soul. Remember, the universe always hears your vibration. When you are calm, trusting, and in alignment, life brings you exactly what you deserve. You are worthy, you are loved, and abundance flows to you with ease. Let these words be your truth. Let them be your comfort. Let them be the seed you carry into tomorrow and the day after and all the days to come. For you are not a beggar before life. You are a beloved child of the universe, and life, in its infinite kindness, longs to give you more than you can imagine. So take this with you. Do not cling, simply allow. Do not rush, simply trust. Do not doubt, simply open. And as you do, watch how the world shifts around you. Watch how miracles arrive. Watch how love, peace, and abundance become the natural rhythm of your days. You have everything you need within you. You are safe, you are guided, you are free.